We've been riding mostly trails made for hikers, and what we don't really have is well laid out trails for bicycles.
This has been a great collaborative effort.
You know, some fun features for mountain bikers.
Just the rock outcrops, everything with it is just going to be a really cool trail.
It should match really well. It should complement the Buffalo Creek Trail System really, really well.
This is a new time in cycling because we're getting out there building trail just for the mountain bike. Trek was just mentioning that they had this trail builder that built their trails, and they're going to send them all over the country. And so I called up COMBA. They're like, oh yeah, we got a project going.
Well, Dwayne was pretty cool. He's new opportunity through Trek. We were the first to take advantage of it. He showed up on our door and said, I'm here for 3 weeks. I want to build trail.
I'm Dwayne Barati. I work for Trek Bicycle Corporation based in Waterloo, Wisconsin. I am the trail manager there. We have a system of 15 miles of trails where we test ride mountain bikes and employees can ride them for fun. So in the winter, I can't build trail in Wisconsin, too much snow. So we came up with the idea to farm me out to our dealers who have opportunities in the area, or maybe the mountain bike club has an opportunity in the area that they need help with.
Dwayne got probably 2 miles of rough cut done in that 3-week period, which is just huge. It's going to save us a tremendous amount of time.
By me coming out and helping them build some trail, we're hoping more trail brings more business to WHEAT Ridge Cyclery and the dealers that I'm going to visit after this. More business means more money to IMBA. We donate $10 for every full suspension bike our dealer sells to IMBA. So more trail, more bikes, more trail, more bikes. We're incorporating a lot of optional rock features for those that want more interesting ride, want a more technical ride. We're looking at some of these undulations like those off in the distance here that are really fun to ride, like a rib cage. You just zoom up and down them. We're bringing in some really great views. You're climbing, you get to the view and your breath is taken away even more with these views. There's sustainability in mind. This area does not get a lot of water, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't watch out for erosion and stuff. So we incorporate that with how well a trail flows for mountain bikes, and you've just got a super fun trail.
So Little Scraggy it's going to be about a 9-mile loop in an area that currently has no recognized or official trails from the Forest Service. It will circumnavigate Little Scraggy Peak. There's going to be like 3 distinct zones of this trail. The east side is going to be really fast and flowy, a lot of great sight lines, so vision will be wonderful. You can really carry some speed. South end is going to be some climbing no matter which way you're going from. And the east side, or west side, I'm sorry, is it's along a ridge line and has some just tremendous views of Scraggy Peak, some beautiful forests back there that have never been touched by bikers. So it's going to be a fun trail and a really nice addition to the Buffalo Creek area.
They designed a trail to connect Kelsey Campground to Buffalo Creek Campground, and they did it by putting flags in the trees, and you follow the flags for the corridor. The biologist and the archaeologist and the Park Service manager all came out and surveyed the line. There's a species of grass next to another species of grass where butterflies lay their eggs and then they hatch out and they eat the other grass. So we have to be mindful of these grasses and the biologist's concern, the archaeologist's concerns. So taking that into account, I come in with the machine and I expose the mineral soil. And because of the concerns of the biologist, we're not broadcasting the spoils like we would normally do. What we're doing is we're gathering them on the downhill side, sometimes the uphill side, depending on construction. And those will be broadcast much further away from the trail. Ideally, we want the trail to look like it's been here 3 or 4 years, if not even more than that, when we're done building it. So the first step of the machine, once we expose it, the volunteers will come back and they will clean up what we call the bench cut, the surface, the tread surface. And they'll smooth it out. They'll create what's called the back slope, which is where the water comes off of this hill into the tread. And then they'll broadcast the spoils away. And then you'll have this nice, natural, man-made, but natural-looking bench on which the riders can ride, and the water goes across it like it's not even there.
My role in all of this is to get the proper compliance in place, if you will. Our specialist time is limited, so I do my work kind of behind the scenes with my archaeologists, with my wildlife biologist, working with the district ranger and everybody. Getting the approvals in place is really almost the hard part. You know, these guys work their butts off out there in the construction, but just getting the okay to go ahead and do this stuff is becoming more and more challenging. And I think with this little Scraggy trail, that's going to be our crown jewel out there, if you will. It's the signature trail. We've done some really neat stuff with blackjack, but this trail is going to be really unique. It's going to be a lot of fun.
If you ride anything locally, you might wonder how I got there, and it got there mostly through volunteer power, and certainly some professionals might have come in, like myself or some private companies or IMBA, and built the trail. They're always looking for help. They can always use help on these volunteer work days. Even 4 hours out of your weekend is a tremendous help to any volunteer organization, particularly mountain biking clubs.
We've got a very aggressive build schedule for 2014. We hope to finish the east side. That would go from the Little Scraggy trailhead parking lot at 550 Road down to Kelsey Campground. It's roughly 3.5 miles of trail, and we hope to have that finished next year. Beyond that, it's going to take longer. You know, we're probably looking 2017, maybe even 2018, before the whole trail is complete. Depends upon volunteers. We need to get them out there to help us build. So the more we have, the quicker we get things done.
And now to volunteer and be a part of that, it's really cool to know that that trail is going to be there for another generation of cyclists. You know, when you go out and ride these trails as much as I do, it feels good to just get out there and help out and either put a new trail or clean up old trail.